Right then, Year 6, we are on to our final video on Friday in the second week of the third lockdown. Let's see what we can do here then. So, we are still converting fractions to decimals. First task, write each fraction as a decimal. These are famous fractions. These are fractions that you need to be remembering. Look back at yesterday's work. Look back at the work you've just done in guided, and you will hopefully be able to pick up at least some of the answers. If you can't, see if you can make it into an equivalent fraction that will make some sense to you. So if you can't remember what 4/5 is, you might be able to convert it to have a tenth as the denominator. You will not be able to do that with these two. You will not be able to do that with this one. You need to look back at yesterday's work or my video from yesterday if you're not sure about 1/3, 2/3, or 1/8 as a decimal. Okay. Once you've done that, your reasoning task is prove that 1/2 is the same as 0.5, which has actually just given you an answer to one of those first questions. So how could you prove it to us that 1/2 is the same as 0.5? More than one bit of proof would be lovely, Year 6, okay? Next one, use equivalent fractions to work out the decimal equivalent. So it's set out hopefully quite nicely for you. So 28/50, can you convert it into a fraction with 100 at the bottom as the denominator, and then can you change it into its decimal number? Same here, it's telling you to use 100 as the denominator, and another 100, and another 100. Just think about that one, okay? From 200 to 100. Decimal equivalent in the box, please. Same thing here, but this time it's showing you that actually it wants this time out of 1,000. So your fraction will be something thousandths. Think again about what your decimal number will be. And up here, 3 more to have a go at, but this time it does not tell you what to convert them to in terms of your denominator, okay? You need to decide on what denominator you are using there. I do just want to point out on one of them, which is this one, if you can simplify that first, you're going to find that it is a famous fraction. So don't try and make that one out of 10 or out of 100 or out of 1,000. That's not going to help you. Simplify it. So divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number, and you should find a famous fraction waiting for you there. So the decimal equivalent will be the same as whatever it is for the famous fraction. And then you've got a reasoning problem. Mo says that 63 hundredths is less than 0.65. Do you agree with Mo? And can you explain your answer, please? Okay, that's it for intelligent practice. Please, please, please do send us your work in whatever way you can, whether it's on Purple Mash, whether you're taking a photo and uploading it on Dojo or Purple Mash. However you can get the work to us, we would really like to see what you're doing, please. I'm just going to quickly nip on to dive deeper for you. So there's a true or false question. 0.3 is bigger than a quarter. Is that true or false? And explain yourself. Another true or false. 4/10 is equal to 40 hundredths and also to 400 thousandths. Do you agree? True or false? Show us why. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Tommy, Alex, and Eva are working out the decimal equivalent of 62 hundredths. Tommy says this, Alex says this, Eva says you're both right. Who do you agree with? Explain your thinking. You need to work out what both of these people are saying and if they are correct in what the decimal equivalent of 62 hundredths is. You do have these answers on Purple Mash, so you can check your own, but equally if you send it to us, we can have a quick scan and see if you're doing okay. Right, that's it for week 2, year 6. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Please relax, try and get some fresh air, keep safe, remember your social distancing, and I will be back on Monday with some more maths videos. See you then.